Our postseason run continues today as the Cardinals head out to Atlanta for games 3 and 4 of the NLDS. We split the first two, meaning Atlanta has stolen home field advantage. And game 3 is going to have the Rookie of the Year 20-game winner, Dylan Lesko, taking the mound. What a phenomenal year it was for him, and playing those games down the stretch where he was chasing that 20-game mark. He did not feel like a rookie pitcher. He was so effective. His fastball only clocks in at 93, but it was really good in those games. But the postseason is, of course, a different kind of challenge, and we saw that last episode. A game can flip on you out of nowhere. These are the best teams in baseball with the best offenses. We were in full control of Game 2 until the Braves' offense really woke up. Now, as we get a sneak peek here at some of their energies, they're going to have a couple relievers I don't think are available for this game. Matt Strahm, Michael Wacha, Chad Green, wouldn't expect them. We couldn't score off their bullpen in the first two games. And that's kind of been a consistent trend for me in the postseason. We've got to show we can put up a competitive offensive battle from start to finish. We've gotten the start part down pretty well in the first two games, having big innings in the second inning in both games 1 and 2, creating 5-0 leads. We only held one of them. Now, I think that it was definitely a decision point there in Game 2 to pull Corbin Burnes. Was that the right move or not? He had allowed 3 hits in 4 at-bats. We were facing the heart of their order, and I know how good our bullpen has been. I didn't even hesitate to think about putting JoJo Romero out there or any of our best relievers because they've put out those fires all year. But not that time. Atlanta takes Game 2, so today someone's facing elimination in Game 4. We just want to make sure it ain't us. For the Braves, Zach Eflin takes the mound. He is their second highest rated starter. They have not gotten good starts to this point, and they need one here with their bullpen having to pitch a lot of innings lately. Wacha, Green, Ferguson, Strahm, Hoffman, they are not fresh. The only one that can come in on full rest is Yuki Matsui, so I assume we are going to get him in this game at some point. But here in Truist Park, we're underway, and Brendan Donovan flies out to left field. I feel like I haven't played here in a long time. The stadium doesn't look familiar at all. In there at the knees, a sinker as Eflin gets ahead. Hit the other way, slicing foul. Line drive left center, and Perdomo is on the board. It is cut off. He's going to hustle into second and get in there safely. Luis Robert has 1 hit here in the series, and he's gotten a lot of great pitches to clobber. We'll see if he can have a little more batted ball luck here in this game. Runner in scoring position for one of our best hitters. Into left field, another foul ball. And it's by him. The circle change, and I was late on it. Just didn't see it well. And we have the .571 hitting Nolan Gorman, who has 3 homers already in the first 2 games. Of course, all solos. A 2482 OPS in the postseason as Gorman lines one. That's to the gap and will score Perdomo, and it's an RBI single for our top playoff hitter. Very similar to the hit that Perdomo had. We've had some good line drive swings so far. The 2 guys I really want to see get going here in these Atlanta games are Luis Robert and Lars Nootbaar. A little bit quiet in the first 2. That's to right and taken care of. Not a bad start, though. I think we put some good contact on the ball, and we turn a 1-0 lead to the Rookie of the Year. He's not a rookie anymore. He pitched 200 innings this season. And we'll see if Dylan Lesko can carry that success into the biggest start of his young career. The Braves rolled out two different lineups in the first two games. I imagine we're getting more game ones here with, Murphy, Arcia, Morel. Orlando Arcia, they should be hitting him higher the way he opened this series. The guy just cannot miss. Out in front. And over the top of the slider. Count runs full on Michael Harris II. And he takes a walk. If you're enjoying the postseason episodes, please leave a like on the video. That would definitely help out the series. And let's get Jared Kelenic to bounce one. We'll just get the for sure play here with Donovan ranging to his left. Ronald Acuna Jr., 2023 MVP. Had a huge home run in Game 2. Pretty hesitant to give him a fastball right now. Lined fair down the line. And Acuna's going to tie this game. 3-0 fastball on the outside corner. And he still goes after it. And that was a fine pitch. I'm not sure if I could have gotten Harris on that ground ball, but it just felt like one that was too close to potentially get nothing on. So I got the one I could for sure. Acuna stays put. Acuna going. It is swung on and missed, and Acuna swipes second. To right. Nootbaar makes the catch, and we're through one. Nolan's also not done a whole lot so far in the postseason, but with his third base defense, not really thinking about removing him from the lineup. Line drive, and a fair one down the right field line. I wish that had turned into a ground rule double. Oh, bouncing on one pitch. Jordan Walker doubled up. The early concern with Lesko is the lack of confidence in his fastball. If that pitch isn't working, then I don't think he's quite himself, because his fastball was so good in that run up to 20 wins. His command of it was impressive. He was getting swings and misses. That one hits Ozzie Albies. This is a bad sign here. Just a fastball getting away from him like that. So we're going to have to use these secondary pitches a little more. The changeup and slider combination is maybe our best option right now. That's smothered by Contreras. I mean, we can't just go away from the fastball, but I've got to be a little more careful with it. That hurts. Like, literally, it drops his confidence lower when he throws continuous balls. I'm not feeling fastball here, 3-2. Morel getting the changeup, and what a lucky break. Orlando Arcia, 389 here in the postseason. I feel like it had to be higher. He had 3 or 4 hits in Game 2. Grounds it. Donovan, no, under his glove. Making the break for third. Robert not in time. I wonder if a dive could have kept that one in the infield. Yeah, it would have definitely taken a dive to get it. Sean Murphy with runners at the corners. Ground ball. Donovan off his glove. He only has one play and can't make it. A potential inning-ending double play, and we get nothing. It was a defensive miscue by Jordan Walker in Game 2 that cost us. That's not a great look there for Brendan Donovan. 2-1 Atlanta. Harris lines it. Carlson gloves it. Dude, this strike zone is awful. Lesko is not helping himself out right now. I think we've got to get someone at least stretching. So Tink Hentz could be an option, but I think that Mason Miller is the guy we probably go with because he could eat up a lot of this game if needed. It's a 4-pitch walk, and they're juiced for Acuna. This could be the biggest at-bat of the series. Confidence is not in a good spot. I think we get a visit in here. 19 balls, 19 strikes for the Rookie of the Year. Low and outside. There's a good slider at the knees. Takes the fastball. And a bouncer. Arenado will throw home and get the inning over with. I thought we had one down for some reason there. I forgot about the line out to left. Made that a little bit riskier than I had to, but we're out of the inning. 3-0 to leadoff man Dylan Carlson. Yeah, Brendan Donovan's on deck, not having the best postseason so far. That is a strike. And that's headed out to center with a lot of hang time. It's caught. Donovan lines out. I don't think his contact quality has been awful in the postseason, but he's just not getting on base. So we have to figure out how long Lesko is going to go in this game. He doesn't have his best stuff today. Even that slider, he's confident in it, but I don't think we can just rely on that. And he's missed it a couple times, and they haven't taken full advantage. And a full count now on Riley. Lesko was able to keep walks under control this year, and Riley hits one past Arenado, and will try to prevent the double. Olsen cranked to right center. That is gone. A 2-run Braves homer in a 4-1 game. He just doesn't have it today. Threw a slider. It stayed down. Doesn't matter. Great swing by Olsen. We need Mason Miller to settle this down, and the bats have to get going. We're in a tough spot here in Game 3. We need a lot of innings here out of Miller as well. This is a huge situation. I want him to go and get us through the 5th or 6th inning. Wild on the fastball, and he's fallen behind 3-1. A drive to right center. Ozzie Albies, 5-1 Atlanta. That one is leaving the stadium. He got every bit of that one, 440 feet. What is happening to our pitching? The bullpen was not great in Game 2. And now Mason Miller gives up a home run in his first batter face, so his confidence is down. He's got to turn around quickly. Line to Nootbaar. He missed the ball. Defense and bullpen continue to let us down. Softly to Nootbaar. Does catch it. Breaking for third and safe. I want the infield in here. It's already tough enough with a 4-run game. A strikeout would be huge. And down goes Murphy. Grounded, Perdomo at short. It's a 4-run game. It's hard to see us turning this around if we can't get Robert and Nootbaar to join the party here. 3-0 on Roberts. We need base runners. And we get one. 2 pitches in that bat were on the edge. This umpire's zone is atrocious. Too aggressive. Gorman, deep right center. Another home run into the tunnel. A 2-run shot. And we're back in this game. Gave it to him right down the middle. What a huge home run for us. We're still only 21% chance of victory right now. But we can change those percentages with one swing. Full count now on Nootbaar. 2 have already reached in the inning. And a walk. Second of the frame. We really want this to become a bullpen battle. I still think we can win that. And with how gassed their pen is, I don't think Matsui's pitching 2 or 3 innings. So we can have opportunities if we get Eflin out of this game. Out in front. And got him on the corner. That's going to find its way through, and Nootbaar holds. I thought about it. A lot of offense early in this game. 12 combined hits already. That gets away. 2 in scoring position. Grounded to third. And Contreras cannot bring home another run. Well, how about this guy? Dylan Carlson with Eflin at 64 pitches. We got him on the ropes right now. Energy is down. I want that 12-6. Chased high. 0-2. Popped up into center field. And it's run down as the Cardinals leave 2 and get 2. I'm begging for a 1-2-3 inning here. Kelnick gets us off to a good start. Braves have had a lot of base runners already. They're not striking out as much as they did in the first 2 games, so there's constant traffic and constant movement on the base paths. Donovan there, and an out. Arenado on 1 pitch to retire Acuna. And our strongest inning by far. There is action now in the Braves' pen, and it's not Matsui, so everybody else has a little bit less than full stamina. And a weak grounder from Perdomo, and he is retired. Luis Roberts can't reach. He's now 1 for 10. I can't believe he just swung at that. That was at his chin. Put in play, and the game is settling in. A full count to Ozzy Albies, and it's popped up with Donovan going all the way out. Mason Miller with another out. Left center hit well, long run. Robert can't get it. Christopher Morel the second holds there. Last game 4 for 4 for Orlando Arcia. Right center now. Nootbaar ranging. Can't get it. They split both gaps in 2 at-bats. It's a 3-run game. And now left center again. Robert getting his cardio in, makes the catch. But now a 3-run game, and we're going to have to probably make a pitching change. And I assume Atlanta will. And they do bring in the lefty Caleb Ferguson. Now, we would have Nolan Arenado up in this inning. We need offense to get back in. He has not hit lefties well. He has not hit well in the postseason. I think Marino's going to hit. There's been nobody better than Nolan Gorman in this NLDS. What a pitch for strike 3. Nootbaar got one up and just, how'd he get on top of it? Swinging that like an axe. And here is Daryl Moreno. The rookie put into a huge spot. Down 3 with a man on. Ground ball, and it is a double play. Get really aggressive on those early breaking balls. It wasn't quite as up as I thought it was. And yes, I keep forgetting to change his number. Brendan Donovan then is going to make the move to third base. And for Marino, we're going to obviously put in Mason Wynn. And here is Matthew Liberatore, who's pitched 1 inning so far in the postseason. And it was a successful inning. Donovan, no, Perdomo's going to make the play. And he's safe anyway. Michael Harris beats out an infield single. Kelnick through the left side. Huge at-bat for Matthew Liberatore. Buries the slider, perfect. And a grounder. Perdomo is going to tag. I wish I could have just stepped more cleanly onto second base there. That's what I was attempting to do, but I mean, that was the most important out I was attempting to get. 1 gone. Runners at the corners now. Surprised they haven't had Acuna take off yet as Riley gets jammed. We need 2 here and get it! Double play. Jeff Hoffman coming in now for Atlanta. Here in the 7th. Matsui probably gets the 8th. A full count here for Walker. A lot of pitches in this at-bat. And a walk is drawn on 9 pitches. Strike 2 on Wilson Contreras. Swung right through it. Walker takes off. It is strike 3, and he is out as well. And another one that was swung through. It's a double play. I guess I was very early on that. I didn't swing through it at all. I was expecting him to attack low again. And I wanted to have a chance there at breaking up a double play. Plus, I know Walker can get a stolen base, but that wasn't a good attempt. And Carlson strikes out. It's a 3 up, 3 down, 7th inning. And we're running out of time here in this game as we're going to bring in JoJo Romero, who did not have a good game 2. But he's been somebody we've counted on for the entire series. Full count here on Olsen after a good start to the at-bat. It was 0-2. And Romero strikes him out looking. Christopher Morel has a pair of doubles in this game. His best game of the series so far. And for Romero, it is a 1-2-3 frame. There's Yuki Matsui. We have not done a good job off the bullpen in any of these 3 games. It's got to start soon. Nasty slurve. It's flied and weakly hit. Perdomo hasn't been great either, only hitting 167. Perdomo to left, it does fall in. And a big spot now for Roberts with a man on, down 3. Lined it to right, And Acuna catches it. And the inning is up now to team MVP Nolan Gorman. Way foul out of the stadium nearly. Backing off Gorman. The count is full. And he walked him. 2 on for the Cardinals. And that brings up Lars Nootbaar. 2 for 10 in the series. On top of it. I was early, though. Got him with a splitter. 6-3 Atlanta going into the bottom of the 8th inning. We're going to pitch Michael Kopech here in the 8th. His first appearance in the NLDS. I don't know why we haven't been able to be productive against the bullpen. But it's something that I think has been a weakness of mine going back to even the A's franchise and a lot of these playoff games. I don't feel like it's all that different. Like, yeah, you got different pitch mixes to adapt to and everything, but nothing seems dramatically, like, more difficult. Kopech strikes out Arcia. Carlson, not going to lay out for that. It's a hit. Now a drive from Harris, and he got all of it. A waterfall shot. And it's 8-3. They've had 3 home runs that have gone 440 plus. That gets you bonus time in the home run derby. And we go into the 9th inning trailing by 5 in game 3. And that is going to be game 3. The Braves win their 2nd straight. And we will face elimination in today's video. Their offense was really consistent in this game. We were not able to pick up strikeouts at the same rate. They had 14 hits, and they were hitting the ball hard today. And again, we're just not hitting the bullpen well. I feel like contact is often there, but I feel like we've gotten pretty unlucky with some of our hits. Strike out 7 times. They struck out 7 times. And we drew 4 walks. But we now face elimination after the best season of the series. And we need to win this game. Nestor Cortez versus A.J. Smith-Shawver. We have counted on Nolan Gorman for so much of our offense. He and Jordan Walker have done a really good job. But a lot of guys just haven't been reaching base that much. That's going to have to change here, or it's going to be an extremely disappointing end to this season. Winning in the postseason is very hard. I find this to be way more difficult than winning in the postseason in, like, Madden. Playoff baseball just ain't easy. Brendan Donovan will start us off. A.J. Smith-Shawver has a fastball. That one clocked in at 93. It is a mid-90s fastball with a slider, 12-6, and a circle change. 2-2. And he's under it. Just popped up, 70 off the bat. Donovan flies out. Couple things that guided us to being the 2 seed have not stayed true in the postseason. We've had a very complete lineup, very potent, 1 through 9. And we've been counting on just a couple guys here in the postseason. And then the bullpen has been a massive strength. And it's not performed great so far. That was inside as Smith-Shawver gets ahead. Popped up late on the fastball. 2 down. A drive to center. Luis Roberts. Gone. 109 off the bat. And the Cardinals start off 1-0. That might have been a little bit late from Gorman. Hitting 600. And a drive to right center. Get back. Get out of here. Gorman flies out to the warning track. But again, we have scored off of all 4 starters in the first couple innings in each game. And now Nestor Cortez will pitch for us here in Game 4. Now, I had him as our 4th pitcher because I was worried about lefties facing this lineup. And so far, I mean, they did get the better of JoJo Romero in Game 2. But I haven't really thrown a ton of lefties at him so far. Perdomo over his glove. Harris has been really good today. But there are guys you have to watch out for when you're pitching a lefty is all, and we'll see how Cortez handles that. During the season, he did such a good job of going deep into games. And when he was pitching, we didn't have to use our bullpen nearly as much. Double plays can obviously help out with that. So I'm going to pitch guys like Acuna carefully. Acuna's made his hits really count in this series. Got him! Big strikeout and a great inning for Nestor Cortez. Robert got that big home run. What can Lars do today? We need him to give us a boost. The heart of our order has been inconsistent. Actually, the whole order has been inconsistent. Strike 3. Fighting off the changeup, we got Nolan Arenado, 2-2. And he sends it out to right. And that is caught. And Jordan Walker's been excellent. No homers or RBIs, but he's been getting rallies started for us. And he's got another hit. Into center and past Michael Harris. Walker to second and will hold there. And Wilson Contreras comes up hitting 111. Nearly hit it down the line. Ground ball. It is stopped at second. Ozzie Albies saves a run. Popped up Austin Riley. And I like what I see so far from Cortez. Ozzie Albies is able to work out a walk. And here is Sean Murphy. Trying to attack low. We got the grounder. And a quick one. Barely makes it halfway to first. We speed ran that double play. Three 3-0 on Dylan Carlson, getting the third underway. And a walk. And now we got Brendan Donovan, who continues to hit the ball pretty softly. But he's ahead 2-1. Again, got to lay off some of these low ones. Just not picking it up as well right now. Grounded, and that is a double play. Popped up Matt Olson. And we've been able to keep this offense from really making much solid contact here early on. And I like the way that Cortez is pitching so far. The whole arsenal has been there. Been able to use the breaking pitches in some instances. Pitching down pretty well. That's foul. There's a slider at the knees. And let's break out that changeup. Can't believe he didn't offer. Well, they got Marcell Ozuna in here. We haven't seen him all series. On top of that one now. And he quickly jumps ahead of Ozuna. Donovan's been busy, and that is a 1-2-3 inning. Now let's see if we can get some more offense rolling. Gorman hitting in the fourth, had a warning track shot earlier. 3-0. It ends up being a walk. Can't be happy with a 1-0 lead against this team. Nootbaar off the ankle of Smith-Shawver, and he's going to reach by default as Olsen had to go retrieve. So is A.J. Smith-Shawver all right? I don't think I've seen one off the foot actually cause a pitcher to exit. Just got to walk it off. 2 on. Falling behind is Smith-Shawver. 2-2 now on Nolan. Got him on a slider. I don't see him going deep into this game. His stamina is already very low. It's still green for a little bit longer, but 62 pitches, 2 outs in the fourth. We'll take that one. And an 0-2 count. And we work the count full. Runners will leave early. Can we just get something into the gap? Ball 4, and they are loaded. And it's going to be Wilson Contreras with a chance to really break open Game 4. Smith-Shawver on the ropes. Up and in. A piece of that one, and foul. Trying to get out of the inning is Smith-Shawver. Nearly hit him. Grounded, stopped at third, and out of the inning. We leave him full. Feel like Michael Harris has constantly been reaching. He's ahead 3-1 here in the fourth as Cortez runs it full. And the payoff pitch is sent to Arenado. Out. That brings up Acuna here. 2 gone. Not a ton of strikeouts so far with Cortez. His success so far has been with the ball in play. Just letting him hit it to our infielders. But mostly ground balls so far. And Walker's going to catch that one. We're through 4. Into center, and Brendan Donovan has his 3rd hit of the series. How much longer do they keep A.J. Smith-Shawver out there now? His stamina is down there pretty well. I'm probably going to start stretching somebody to come in. I'll probably get Maton ready. But Cano, Helsley, Maton, Crawford are your rested relievers. Hence is also an option. Just hasn't pitched out of the bullpen much. And now Geraldo Perdomo. That's straight to Albies. You gotta be kidding me. Elevated slider. I mean, they hit a similar double play in this game already, but it's frustrating when these guys just can't seem to get it clicking. As we open the 5th for Cortez, it's Riley hitting one down the line, and that's going to reach the wall. It's an extra base hit. Only the 2nd hit given up by Cortez in this game. And now is he able to keep this run from scoring? Doesn't seem like it. Coming home is Riley. The throw is on the money. Come on, man. No. There ain't no way. Nootbaar put it right on him. Ozzie Albies with an RBI single. How close was it? Doesn't take long here in the 5th for the Braves to tie it. And yes, that left hand does get there in time. And this is off to an ugly start. Huge strike on the corner. We need to get Murphy. Walker, double play, come on. Dude. Can I catch a break? Maybe Olsen can ground into a double play. I've already gotten 2, though. That's asking for much. Nice. Keep it out of the zone here. That's not where I wanted it at all. But Nootbaar will make the catch. And a soft grounder. Donovan makes the play, but the Braves tie the game. And now we're likely to see this Braves bullpen. And if we can't score against the pen in 4 games, we deserve to be out of here. Matt Strom. Luis Robert. Knocked down, covering, and they get Robert to start the inning. In the air, left field, and hooking. It's a fair ball, and Gorman has another extra base hit. This time a ground rule double. Little inside-out swing, and now you got Lars Nootbaar. Arenado's on deck. Do I make that same move with Marino this time? I don't think so. It's a tie game. Marino has had 2 opportunities. I'm probably going to let Arenado have it this time. Especially could be his last game as a Card. Got to let him go down fighting. Up the middle. Gonna find its way through. And Gorman's going to round. He will come home and score as we take second in the process. I'm going to be honest. I took second on accident. I hit L1. I think I was trying to do a slide modifier. It turned out extremely well. I'm going to double check the controls here. Okay, L1's only a thing in like Road to the Show player lock for sliding. So I need to just not even worry about that. It's all stick. But it all worked out, I guess. And here is Nolan in a 2-1 game. Ooh, right down the middle. I was picking up the ball so much better at the start of game 1. Hasn't been as easy for me for some reason since. Arenado, the longtime veteran. Nearly hit him. A drive to center. And it's not going to leave. Nolan just doesn't have it against lefties like he once did. They're intentionally walking Jordan Walker. That's a good call. And they're going to pitch to Wilson Contreras instead. 2 on, 2 gone. In the air, driven to left, it's down! 1 run scores, and we'll hold at 3rd and 2nd. We've gotten 2 off Strom. Big hit for Wilson Contreras. And that's going to bring up, not Carlson, they're going to walk him now intentionally. And it's going to be bases loaded for Brendan Donovan if I don't decide to make a move. Brendan Donovan. I just don't know if I really want... Marino has the chance to change this game and win as like an upgrade defensively as we go into the late innings. And the ratings are better against lefties for Marino. Make the move. Put the rookie out there. One of the biggest picks of the series was getting Daryl Marino. And now we're just at the stage where his career is barely underway at the majors. What a moment this could be. Matt Strom, 15 pitches into the inning. Hits the corner. To second base, and Albies ends the inning. Good job getting out of trouble for Matt Strom, but we got 2 in the process. Now we've got, I talked about the completeness of our lineup being a big strength of ours, and it's been much better in this game. Getting hits from guys like Robert and Donovan, Contreras, guys who were struggling earlier in this series. The other part of it has been the bullpen. Of course, I'm not going there quite yet with Cortez pitching well, but they're going to have to help protect this now. Swung through it. 2-2. Got him with a cutter. For Cortez, that is strikeout number 2. Big swing and miss there. Great pitch from Cortez. 73rd of the night is softly grounded to Mason Wynn. Out in front is Kelnick. Cortez a pitch away from making it through 6. And he goes around for strike 3. Nestor Cortez giving us a chance in Game 4. Caleb Ferguson is the new arm for the Braves as they've leaned on those lefties. We have a lot of lefties in the heart of our order with Gorman and then Nootbaar, so teams tend to attack us that way. What I probably should be doing is playing Walker after Gorman. I think Walker should be hitting 5th. A drive to right center. Perdomo back. That is gone. It gets on out of here at 4:05. I didn't think so. That's a deep part of the park, high wall. I thought that was going to be a high off the wall double. Big solo homer. And a 3-run lead for the good guys. I'm seeing the ball a lot better now. A lot of perfect swings since I made a correction here. On the ground and up the middle. I was just seeing the ball way too late. And I wasn't picking it up. Even the accuracy and timing were both kind of screwed up. Sometimes I get a little off track with, like, you know, what am I looking at here when I'm trying to read the pitch and see it in as cleanly as possible. I think sometimes I focus too much on my hitter and just, like, combined with how small the pitcher is, the ball coming at you. If I focus too much on my hitter and his stance, then it slows everything down a split second. And that's why I was late on like 94-mile-per-hour fastballs. A drive from Gorman! We want to go back to St. Louis. And it's gone. 112 off the bat. 453. That's 5 homers in 4 games. Well, we certainly tagged their bullpen in this game. It's a 5-run lead. Now, we blew a 5-run lead in Game 3, or Game 2. So I ain't done yet. To left field, the bats stay hot, and that is trouble. Still not at it. We're going 3 in that case. Oh. I hit square, but apparently, I don't know, it wasn't selecting him anymore. Who else he's selecting? The guy in the on-deck circle? I wanted to go 3. Might not have made it, though. A strikeout on Arenado as Leclerc is able to get the first out of the inning. But it's 6-1 St. Louis. After the Braves win a lopsided one, we're trying to return the favor. When I wasn't seeing the ball that well in this game, I got up a couple times, just paused the game and like stepped away for like a couple minutes just to try and reset. After one of those times was the Robert home run back in the first. I find it sometimes when ooh, that's a good pitch. I do find that when I play the show, especially back-to-back games, I kind of need that like couple minutes between games. Ah, that's late. Okay, I must have thought differently on that pitch. That was so high. That's okay. We had a lot of good swings in the inning. 6-1. Cortez will open the 7th as Acuna tries to split the gap. Robert is there, and it'll be a double. So I think Cano's going to be first one out of the pen. I got him stretching right now, facing some of their best hitters. So Cano probably will enter. And now the command is starting to go. This could be about the end of the road for Nestor Cortez, as he walks Riley and the first two reach. Yeah, this is probably a good time then to make a move, especially with Albies and what he can do. But we do have Albies here, whose power against lefties isn't as good, and the same is true for Sean Murphy. I'm going to trust Cortez here. I might do a mound visit to try and, get his confidence up. It's already high. Nasty Nestor. Ground ball through the right side, and Acuna's going to be held. Now do I think about making a move? That's 3 straight. I probably need to, even though I like that matchup better against a lefty. But we're going to bring in Yennier Cano, and this is the situation like I traded for him for. To be that setup guy, that guy who can come in with runners on base and calm it down. And we certainly need that here. It's a 5-run game, but 3 aboard. Reaching, and ahead in the count is Cano. And it's through the right side, and it's under the glove. That's going to be 3 coming around. What is happening? It's 6-4. Sean Murphy. I don't know if that's going to be a triple. Yeah, it's a triple. Out of reach for Walker. My angle here got just off a bit. Unbelievable. That was more my fault than Newt Bar's. It's a 1-run game. We just can't get an out now. It's on the ground, hit right at Wynn, and we get 2 big outs at last. Harris flies to Nootbaar in right. He is under it. But it's a 1-run game again. Man, I can't believe I took, I altered his angle a little bit. I don't know. But we had a comfortable lead, and now not so much. Mason Wynn is in the game. Blasts it to left center, and it's run down on the track. How big was Perdomo's home run earlier? Felt like an extra run. There are no extra runs in the postseason. You need all you can get. Did that not hit him? How did he get out of the way of that? It's a walk. Luis Robert is 2 for 4 on the night. And a couple close ones from Hoffman. Neither get a call. In the air and driven deep to right field. Oh, it's down. Send him home. Robert to second. And a 2-run lead for the Cards. Nearly got it out of here. But Luis Robert comes through again. It's a 3-hit night. And now Yuki Matsui is going to come in. But huge to have that second run now. 7-5 St. Louis. And here is Nolan Gorman. He has 2 hits. Pulls it to the right side, though, and that's going to send us bottom 8. We do have to face Acuna again, but we'll do so with a 2-run advantage. And we're going to pitch JoJo Romero. This has been my favorite reliever of the series. And I know he hasn't had a smooth postseason yet, but this is my guy. In a 2-run game here in the 8th. Helsley is also getting warm. He hasn't been put into a save situation yet in the NLDS. Ground ball, Perdomo on a hop. 1 gone. Ronald Acuna Jr. Off Romero. Can he gather in time? Absolutely. Huge stop right there. That's the break I was asking for. He's good. Hammered to left as JoJo hangs a slider. You're done throwing that tonight. 1-2 on Austin Riley. A drive to deep left. Another one that'll turn foul. Popped him up. The Cardinals, with Jordan Walker making the catch, will carry at least a 2-run lead into the bottom of the 9th and a chance to extend this series to Game 5. In the air from Nootbaar, but only 84 off the bat. That's caught. Over Olsen. And Jordan Walker reaches again. I want to say the reason I've been better with lefties over righties in my time playing the show is because the righty standing here in the right-handed batter's box is so much more distracting facing a right-handed pitcher than a lefty who's just off to the side. It's easier to focus on the release and everything. A little bit less kind of visual clutter, I guess. I have a lot of late swings with righties. And there's another one. It's strike 3 for Green. And that's going to bring up Ryan Helsley in the bottom of the 9th. This to send the series back to St. Louis. It would give us Strider versus Cease, winner to the NLCS. It's his first save attempt this season. And it's all bees to Arenado. The throw in time. And that's why you keep Nolan in the game. Murphy batting, takes a slider. Now the count 2-2, and he waves at the 12-6. 2 down. Matt Olson, hoping to reach for the Braves. 102 from Helsley. Not even sure how to pitch to this guy right now. Yeah, I don't mind a 12-6 at the knees. But falling behind will challenge with the heat. Full count. And he walks Olsen, bringing up the tying run. 8 for 14, Orlando Arcia. They do not run for Olsen. Down the middle at 102. Helsley. Ground ball Perdomo. And the shortstop sends us back to St. Louis. We get it done. Behind a great start from Nestor Cortez. We got hot there against their bullpen for a little while. And we handled a near meltdown and win the game. Ryan Helsley gets the save. The series is even. 3 hits for Nootbaar, 3 hits for Robert. 2 guys I really wanted to see step up in this game, and then 2 from Gorman. When you have your 3 best hitters combining for 8 hits, that's pretty good. Jordan Walker had a couple. They all combined for 10, those 4 guys. So, I guess we got one more game against Atlanta. Strider versus Cease in a winner-take-all Game 5. Both pitchers will be at full strength. Looks like Chad Green, Matt Strom, those guys might not pitch in this game. Trying to win our first playoff series next episode, and I will see you all then. Thank you all for watching the St. Louis Cardinals franchise. Hope you're enjoying the postseason episodes. Please leave a like if you are and subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you all in Game 5 next time.